You know, for something that they're calling the hashtag unpredictable 8th, they just made this extremely predictable. But I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. I'm just waking up right now. This info just dropped 3 hours ago. That's also why my voice is kind of dead. But we got a post from the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts, and they're announcing a special guest that's going to be at the, big reveal. And you guys are looking at the image right now. It says like who is coming soon. Legends Information Special Edition celebrating the 8th anniversary, Volume 1. And it says featuring an incredible performance, premieres 5/22 at 1400 UTC. And on the right, you can see a silhouette of the person who's going to be there, the person giving the performance. The thing is, their facial features makes it very, very easy to find out or deduce who it's going to be. The person is none other than Miura Daichi, and this is the person that sings Blizzard. So it makes it very obvious as to what part 1 is going to be. So now, without a shadow of a doubt, part 1 is going to be the BROLY movie. There is no room for doubt anymore. We know who the person is who's going to be doing the special performance. It's going to be BROLY movie. Now, I'm excited for that, right? Because when it comes down to the BROLY movie, again, it doesn't really get that much love in terms of like different characters. I full-fledged expect Gogeta 100%, right? Because it's a fusion. This is a big event. They'd be crazy not to have Gogeta. But I'm also excited for them to bring BROLY, right? Now, here's the thing, right? And I'm actually glad that we got this reveal, because there is something else that I want to talk about that's kind of tied or could be tied with this. So, one, I am happy that we're finally getting BROLY again, because the fact that we haven't had a new BROLY unit in a very, very long time. Again, as far as I recall, when it comes down to BROLY, we had the green units, right? And we had like the free-to-play blue unit. That's all I remember, right? And it's crazy because when it comes down to Gogeta, he's more often than not delegated to an absolute premium unit, LF unit, ultra unit, didn't matter, right? And that's what they will put him as. But for BROLY, sparking unit after sparking unit after sparking unit, some free-to-play units, things of the sort, right? So I am glad that they're finally getting like new units, and especially with Gogeta, this technically is their opportunity to like redo, the LF unit, not the one from the 6th anniversary, but like the very first one, right? That we got many, many years ago that released alongside BROLY, if I recall correctly. But even if they aren't doing it that way, like a redone LF unit in, I guess, the form of a legend unit, I'm still fine with them covering all this. However, right? And I believe somebody pointed this out on Twitter. I don't remember who it was, but the other reason why I'm excited about this is because we could actually be in the like realm of getting a unit with a multi-stage transformation. Now, as wild as that sounds, one, that has never happened in Dragon Ball Legends before, right? Because whenever you have a unit, they would either transform and stay transformed, or they would transform and then revert to a previous form after a certain amount of time, right? Like, for example, Zenkai Gotenks, right? The red unit. But in the game, you're actually able to change your like home screen art, right? Depending on whichever character that you want and whichever part of their card art that you want, right? Now, the thing is, right, it has it sectioned as illustrations, and illustration 1 is always the default art, right? Like the pre-transformation, or just like the only art that they may have, or whatever the case may be. That's always the default. Illustration 2 is either the transformation or the fusion. That's how it's always been, right? And recently, the game updated and added the option for illustration 3. Now note, again, when it comes down to changing the illustration, that only does it for transformations and fusions. There is no unit in Dragon Ball Legends that can take advantage of illustration 3. And if you go into the game and try it out, it defaults back to illustration 1 for every single unit in the game, if I recall correctly, which could potentially hint that we are going to get a multi-stage transforming unit, a unit that could go from maybe one level of Super Saiyan to another level of Super Saiyan. I don't know, right? This is all speculatory, by the way, right? But I would assume that seeing that that's in the game and no unit currently takes advantage of that, and they're hyping up this anniversary as unpredictable, we could, again, speculating, we could be getting either a Gogeta or a Broly that can transform more than once, which would be really freaking cool. Like, and I mean like a Broly that goes from, you know, base form, or I guess more often than not, it would be like Broly starting off in his Fury state into Super Saiyan, and then from Super Saiyan into full power Super Saiyan. Or we can get a Gogeta that starts off on base form to Super Saiyan, and then Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan Blue. That's possible because they're kind of preparing the game to handle that artwork. So, and before anybody asks, no, like the illustration things has absolutely nothing to do with the different stages of art from legend units. It's not that either. Like, I've tried it out myself, it's not that. So this is really, really cool. And again, it probably won't even come for like this, or it could be. We're gonna have to actually wait until we get like the full reveal in a few days, but I am very excited for it to be Broly, man. Like, again, we haven't had a premium Broly unit in a very long while. And I mean like one that's not just like a sparking unit, like an LF unit, an Ultra unit. We never got an Ultra Broly, well, Dragon Ball Super Broly unit. We never got one. We only got Gogeta Blue, which was a Legends Festival unit, the Ultra unit specifically. And then we got an LF unit for Anniversary 2 years ago. But now we're getting another Gogeta, which is cool, but we're finally getting a new, like, or potentially getting a new premium Broly. Like, I'm so excited. Like, the only thing I'm not excited for is the game is more than likely going to have Blizzard, so I'm gonna have to mute the in-game audio and find like some tracks to put like for the videos. But apart from all that though, this is really, really exciting. I am ready for the Dragon Ball Legends 8th anniversary part 1, but I do want to know in the comment section below, now that they've practically confirmed that it's going to be Broly movie stuff, are you guys excited for part 1 of the Dragon Ball Legends 8th anniversary? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.